Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Early access to Spanish cruises. Of course, of course, of course. That's the standard distribution. Makes sense. Okay, Spanish cruisers. Thematic, blah, yada yada. Okay. What is this? The ocean port has also been redecorated for this occasion. Okay, it looks pretty nice. Oh, okay, don't zoom in. The page does not like being zoomed in. It looks pretty good, I guess. Not allowed to zoom in. Not non-clickable images. Fair enough. Okay, the Castilla camera actually looks... These look pretty cool. I'll give them that. They certainly look unique. Is this like, are they cashing in on My Little Mermaid? That might be another collaboration we don't see coming, but it might happen. Still, I like the concept behind this. As far as I understood, the ships are questionable. I don't know. They might have changed just based on playing against them, and they haven't seemed that impressive. But maybe that will change. We'll see. It's a reference to Gordy's art style. Ah, I think it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Of course, they're gonna squeeze you for absolutely hilarious amounts of money for these camos. So, look. I'd be a lot more impressed by this if you had it just looked at the colorful regatta, where you're literally paying 170 euros for a refurbished tier 10 skin. But like, I'd be a lot more impressed if it wasn't for that. But I have so low expectations for any of these visuals, man. Can't wait to gamble on boxes for the currency for these, right? Right. I can't wait to swing the slot machine. The new concealed maneuvers temporary battle type will start in update. The main idea is to test the new mechanics intended to be used aboard upcoming aircraft carriers. Hooray! Battles will be held in a 9 versus 9 format utilizing tier 7 and 8 cruisers, destroyers, battleships, and aircraft carriers. Oh, no subs allowed. It's almost as if they kind of break the game testing, don't they? Unfortunate. Luckily, they're not in the main game yet. Luckily, these balance breakers aren't in the main game yet. That's good. That's good. Always good to see. Both regular aircraft carriers and new ones will be able to participate in the battle type, and it sometimes may occur that a battle is fought without the presence of any new aircraft carriers. What? Hmm. Thank you, Ansel, for the tier 2 to 37. Wait. Wait. The main idea behind this battle type is to test the new mechanics intended to be used aboard upcoming aircraft carriers. Both regular aircraft carriers and new ones will be able to participate in the battle type, and it sometimes may occur that the battle is fought without the presence of any of the new aircraft carriers. But the main idea behind this battle type is to test the new mechanics. May occur that the battle is fought. Then what? What the fuck is... You literally made this entire test mode to test them, and now you might get games where they're not even being tested. Oh, and you're excluding submarines from it, because obviously you have realized that submarines really break the game, so the testing is even less valuable. And it's a 9 versus 9, which also makes no sense because the game is played 12 versus 12. So this is like the worst testing I've ever seen. It's not a realistic game mode. It doesn't feature all the classes, and the actual thing being tested might not even be present? Who comes up with these tests? Is this the same testing method that they use to determine that aircraft carrier spotting is just mandatory for the game and it can never be removed? Like planes just have to spot everything? Minimap spotting isn't an option? Is this the same testing? Is this because there's not enough players or something? This seems... What? We can't trust our matchmaking. That's what it sounds like. It's same as PTS when the new map isn't in rotation, right? They want to test the new map on PTS, and then they make you play all the other maps except the one they're testing. And it's like, what are you doing? Thank you, Wargaming. Player base is Footballer 4048. The new aircraft carrier will be presented by Kikaku and Concord Bridge, clones of Chicago and Lexington, but with the new mechanics and changed parameters. These ships will be distributed as rentals for the duration of the event, and they can only be used in concealed maneuvers battle time. Then why are you allowing normal carriers there? I don't know. Why are you sabotaging your own testing? I don't understand at all. And who wants to get into a game mode with probably guaranteed carriers? Like, I'd be somewhat interested in playing this if it was guaranteed that we'd get to fight against these new carriers and see how much worse they make the experience. But you might queue up for this and just end up with the 9 versus 9 with normal CVs all the time. It's like, I don't... Normal carriers have to have fun as well, right? I don't get it. Control group? Maybe. That could make some sense if they're using a control group, but do they need a control group? Because they already have standard battles. They already have normal random battles. They already have, like, the normal queue. They don't need a control group. They already have it. So it doesn't make any sense. Thank you for the 52. Yeah, but 9 versus 9. But 9 versus 9 doesn't make any sense. How can you compare this to anything else? Why not just make it 12 versus 12 and guarantee it's fought with these new ships? But because, like, this is not comparable to what we actually fight on live server at all. Except on NA. Where it's actually a lot of lower matchmaking, but whatever. The main difference between the new ships and their branch sister ships will be the presence of 2 new squadron consumables: smoke curtain generator and airdropped minefield. Now this right here, Jack. This is a sentence I kind of hoped I'd never read, but here we fucking are, man. Here we are. Carriers are balanced around 12 versus 12. Anyway, here's a mode where you regularly fight 2 CVs with 7 surface ships. Yeah, right? Like, what? Kikaku will be able to deploy a smoke screen with her attack aircraft. Okay? Smoke curtain generator works the same as with regular ships. The regular attack aircraft will be replaced by tactical ones, which help Kikaku to use smoke curtain generator more effectively. Tactical attack aircraft are equipped with boosters and consist of only 1 attack flight, and they do not return to the aircraft. Wait, are they making it consumables again? Are they giving them fight consumables again? Tactical attack. Yeah, it's consumable. It's look, this is literally what everyone hates about Super Series right now. Is the fact that they can send out their consumable aircraft that feel completely unrewarding to shoot down, fuck you over, and you get no satisfaction for shooting them down, because what you're literally shooting down is a consumable. And now you're making it, on top of all the shit the CV already has, you make it a consumable kind of thing. Like, fuck my life. Kikaku will have base Shukaku torpedo bombers, and more of researchable AP bombers will be available on the deck. Wait, so you're trading the worst part of the Shocker, which is the rockets, and keeping the nutty torps and AP bombers? Torpedo bombers are Shokaku's strongest source of damage. Yes, we know. For Kikaku, we decided to shift the focus away from them by weakening the torpedo bombers and reinforcing the other squadrons of the ship. Okay, so wait. Lexington... Wait, so that the Concorde is... Hold on. Kikaku is the Shokaku claw. So this one will have... The Shokaku will be the ones that have AP bombers and torpedo bombers and the smoke. And the Concorde, the Lexington, is the one that's going to be dropping mines. Concorde bridge bombers will be able to call us... I'm glad that they're nerfing at least the torpedo bombers. Because if they kept the same damage output as normal CVs, it would be hilariously dented. Concorde bridge bombers will be able to call special airstrike that will drop the mines. Okay. By activating the airdropped minefield consumable, a circular area is created in the current coordinates of the squadron that is then filled with mines. Minefields consist of a large number of separate mines that can't deal damage immediately. They need some time to become activated. They explode on collision and have a high chance to cause flooding. They remain active for several minutes and are mainly used as a zoning tool. Several minutes. Ah, oh, fuck my life. Mines can be destroyed with diff charges and diff charge airstrike. When a player destroys a set amount of mines, the whole minefield will disappear. Okay, wait, okay. So, but this just makes diff charge airstrikes even better than they are now. Because how the fuck are you supposed to use ship-based ASW on a minefield? Sail into it and hope it doesn't activate before you start dropping them? What? So this just makes plane-based ASW even more powerful, and it just screws over people who ships that don't have like plane-based ASW even harder. Why can't we shoot them? I don't know. Well, you just reverse into the minefield. Reverse in and drop, surely. Jesus, this sounds so terrible. Imagine being in Hindenburg. You're already slow as shit and handle like shit, and now you have to like turn your ship around and reverse it and drop your ship-based ASW. That is if you can see them. I hope you can see them. Concord Bridge will have base Lexington torpedo bombers. Their attack craft will be armed only with tiny Tim rockets, and they have increased damage. Also, they will have increased HP, reduced aircraft preparation, and reduce the penalty for aiming well. What? Why? Because I guess DDs are just still too overpowered, man. I guess we need stronger tools against DDs. So DDs effectively cannot clear depth charges at all, because none of them have plane-based ASW. And DDs are about to get screwed harder, because they're going to be smashed by tiny Tim rockets that have increased damage, increased HP, reduced aircraft preparation, and reduced the penalty for aiming while attacking. So, yeah, I guess DDs still are just too strong. Seems good. What about subs? There's no mention of subs here. Can subs dive under them? Will subs get like? How will DDs remove those mines? I don't think they can. I don't think they can. Like, the only one that I can think of is Holland with its shitty forward firing thing. But that's also going to be a tragedy. Because you're going to be stuck nose into a minefield. And then if you get spotted, good luck getting out. This is so bad. It's just awful. Okay, here's Kikaku. Aircraft, Maximus feed, torpedo bombers, dive bombers. Okay, how weak are these things now? Maximum torpedoes in payload 1. So it drops 1 torp? Wait, no, size of attacking flight 2. It still drops 2. Okay, how weak are these compared to Shokaku? Wait, let me... Wait, hold on. Where is Shokaku? Yeah, it's still 2 torps. They apparently didn't touch that. Okay, so these have 1670. They do 7233 damage. Wait, isn't that the same? That's the same damage. Aerial speed 50 knots. Wait, what's the, like, what's the downside? What's the nerf? What's the nerf? The hit points? Hit points, 1,600. Is that it? Is that the nerf? They do 1,600 instead of 1,670. It's wait, it's just the base ones, isn't it? It's just the stock ones. That's the nerf? Is that it? What? Yeah, that's it. And they will have more of the AP bombers. That's it. What? This is what I'm most worried about. Because if Wargaming finds an opportunity to make carriers even stronger, they will use it. For some reason, they love doing that. Like, people are like, oh, Flamu, surely they will move the focus away from carriers dealing damage to being more utility focused. Surely. We have so much to base that argument on, like the fact that they never fucking do that. For example, every time they have a chance to make CVs more dented, they make them more dented. Funny how that works, isn't it? Ever since the CV rework, every new CV has basically been more dented than the old one. We got FDR first. What the fuck was that? Then we got Nakimo. What the fuck is that? Then we got Melta. What the fuck is that? And then we got Super CVs. What the fuck is that? And now people are coming to me on YouTube like, Flamu, you shouldn't be so negative about support CVs. Oh, surely they will be weaker. Like, surely. We have so much to base that on. Like, nothing, for example. Or Colossus. Yeah, Rifthofen. All of them are fucking dented. Everything new they release CV-wise is stupid as shit. Okay, so what did they do with this? Attack aircraft. Concorde. So these are the ones that got the buffs. Maximum speed 209 knots. Attacking aircraft 3. Rockets in payload 2. So what? 6 rockets? They do 640 with the fire chance of 33. Holy shit. Wait, aircraft restoration time 60 seconds. Isn't that, like, really fast? Also, 640. These rockets do as much damage as the fucking torp bombers. Okay. What? And they're gonna be easier to aim. And wait, so how much can you hit the DD for with it? Like, how, if they're gonna be easier to aim while on the move, what was it? Times 6 per strike. And if it just what? So if you hit superstructures, it's gonna be like 12k HE superstructure hits. On cruisers, 12k. What? If you fucking hit the DD, it's good night, sweet prince. And I mean, 68mm pen, you're gonna pen everything. Every battleship. Every cruiser. You're just gonna pen wherever you shoot this. And also, restoration time 60 seconds. What? 60-second restoration time. What is it right now on? Is it really that fast? That seems nuts that you get a new plane. You get a new plane every 60 seconds? Aircraft preparation 66. Tiny Tim 66. So they also get a 10-second faster aircraft prep. Oh, but the rocket damage is so much higher. I mean, these are Tiny Tims as well. But they go from 5.4 to, what was it, 6.4? Jesus. 1460 health. Wait, attack aircraft at 1645? That's a huge health increase. From 146... 15% more. What the fuck? How is this in any way making it weaker? And not just giving it a fucking minefield, cause lol. It's a support CV, Flamu. Aren't you glad they're moving away from the damage focus and making it more support oriented? Surely. Imagine being so stupid to this day. Holy shit. In update 12.6, an armory minigame. See its return. Sea battles as the battleship thing. Ugh. Now winning a battle can bring one of the... Wait. In this minigame, we play against AI. That already makes it completely uninteresting. Why not make it PvP? We changed the reward system in sea battles. Now winning a battle can bring one of the random rewards, including valuable rewards such as doubloons as a ship, but more likely to give you absolute dog shit. So to participate, players will now need a special resource, entry tickets. Entry tickets will now be purchased in the armory. Players can obtain only a limited number of tickets for in-game resources and can purchase tickets unlimitedly for the blues. Bro, how did they fucking manage to make the battleship, the literally fucking E5, I think your battleship game, into a new method of monetization? Holy shit, okay, that's the door. Dude, that is impressive. That is fucking impressive. Back. Some girl trying to sell some alarm thing, and I just instantly just said no thank you, goodbye. She looked so gobsmacked that I was just like, no, not interested, goodbye. Okay, so purchase tickets unlimitedly for doubloons. Okay, entry tickets prizes 5,000 coal. A maximum 3 tickets can be purchased with coal. 30,000 free XP. Maximum 3 tickets can be purchased with free XP. 2 million credits. Maximum 3 tickets can be purchased with credits. So you can get a total of 9 tickets using coal free XP. And okay, reward distribution will change. Rewards for sinking the ships. Common. Bro, I love that they've added common into the game, because now they're willing to give that away for anything, and no one wants them. They're the biggest junk in the game. It's the shit that you use if you remember, instead of just leaving the slot empty. Common is the gray, yeah, it's the junk. It's the junk that no one wants. And you see them fill in all these new containers and all these drop loot tables. You see them fill them in with these things. In the past, they couldn't really do that, because even the shittiest bonus could be stacked. Like with the old system, even a bad flag was useful. A bad dragon flag was useful, and even a bad camo could be somewhat useful, because you could stack them with other bonuses. But these new common bonuses, you can only run one type, so you can't stack it. And you can't craft it into a higher tier or anything. So they're just absolute junk that no one wants, and Wargaming loves that, because now they can slap it into every type of reward they can imagine. Very smart, very smart. They ruined super containers. Yeah, with these, of course. Rewards for winning. 350 doubloons, 4.5%. Special economic, that's the blue ones. 15% for each type. 3 XP, what are these numbers? 1650, 18%. Almirante, 3.5. Vampire, wait, that's Vampire 1. Ninghai, that's... Wait, what level are these? Isn't Vampire like tier 3? Ninghai, isn't that tier 3 as well? Almirante Abreu, what level, what? Is that the tech tree ship? Is that also tier 3? Wait. So... Wait. So wait. You're paying 250 doubloons for a chance to win a tier 3 and a 3.5% chance to get a tier 3 and a 4.5% chance to get your cash back. Bro, this is just another scam. This is just another scam. Another IQ check. Yeah, this is like, they keep doing this. This is like, if you spend money on this, well, you're actively losing resources. That's what you're doing. You're trading away resources for lesser rewards. And you need to actually win the minigame as well, which they're not mentioning here. You might as well lose. You could also lose the minigame. In which case, you lose this. If you get unlucky against the AI, you might lose because it's all RNG. So this is only for winning. If you don't win, I guess you just lose your investment. Wow. Wow. Play an RNG game for an RNG reward, and even if you get perfect RNG, in the long run you still end up losing. Like, this is just another scam. Just another scam. Again, economic changes. Due to the specifics of how operations function, some combat missions are easier to complete by playing operations. Therefore, in order to preserve operations in the majority of combat missions and not affect their difficulty in other battle types, we are introducing a special reduction factor. Progress towards completing combat missions, campaigns, and personal challenge by playing operations will be reduced by half for some metrics. For example, if a mission requires the player to earn 2 destroyed, then the player has to earn 4 destroyed ribbons in operations. Combat missions and conditions with a reduction factor will have a special indication in the game client. Okay. Okay, reduction factor, by the way. Oh boy. Settings improvement. The settings window will be completely redesigned with significant interface changes. But didn't they already nerf like a lot of the other rewards from operations? Like they keep nerfing the economy changes or economy and stuff from operations. I think they did. So now they're doing this as well. The settings window will be completely redesigned with significant interface changes. All available options will be divided into 8 tabs. Okay, display, graphics, sound, combat UI, mouse, camera, keyboard, and others. Some of the settings will be removed, while some settings will be merged with others. Uh-oh. The new interface will make it easier and more convenient to configure the game the way you like it, and will be able to make technical improvements and add your settings more easily in the future, thanks to some under-the-hood improvements. Ruh-roh. Dude, this gets you nervous, man. This should get you nervous, holy. Recruit-based combat missions. Update 12.6 will bring new combat mission conditions. In order to complete them, players will need to play in a division, and each division member must have the recruiting station's veteran or shipmate status. These combat missions will improve the experience of using the recruiting station for our players by giving them new challenges and rewards. What? Thank you, Elkmax, for the 7. I mean, I guess this is optional, hopefully? Hopefully this doesn't mean they're gonna nerf the old combat missions and make these instead. This sounds like we need to... I don't know, we'll see. Battle of the Somme. Historical puzzle will be added to the game. The collection will consist of 1 image that is divided into 60 elements. A reward for completing the puzzle will be British destroyer Somme, with similar parameters to Jutland, with a unique appearance and 10 skill point commander. Bro, they really going ham on selling these tech tree ships as premiums. We just had a color event where they're selling tech tree ships. Now we have this thing, selling tech tree ships as premiums. Like, this would just be a camo, but apparently it's a completely new premium. In update 12.6, players will be able to complete the collection for free. Oh, shit, let's see. I'm interested. I'm interested if it's gonna be free like Puerto Rico free or actually free. We'll see. Additional content added. Okay. Jose Prudencio Padilla, Fyodor Apraxin, and Pavel Nakimov. Oh shit, this captain is gonna be nuts. Puerto Rico Redux. Flag of Colombia and striped undershirt for Pan-American emblems. Camouflage for Dmitry Pozarsky. Added a new unique voiceover to Commander Minakami Shiori. I don't know who that is. Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? New distribution. American destroyer Halford will become available for coal. Dutch cruiser Van Speyk will become available for research. Research points, really. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. More Halfords incoming. Oh boy. Can't wait. Was Spake ass or good one? I don't remember what the Spake was like. I don't remember what the Spake was like. But that's a lot of questionables. That's a lot of questionables. What's the Halford like? It's a tier 9 hybrid destroyer. The destroyer that can launch attack aircraft. It had the whole wargaming explanation of you launch a squad and then it's magic, or you launch a plane that magically becomes a squad in the air because it's joined by other patrolling planes. It was some, it was it was a wargaming explanation, man. But uh, that's basically it. Where was it? Shit. We'll have to. They had a long explanation on the Halford, man. Um. Mm, shit. I wish. Where was the explanation on it? Is it mentioned in? Oh, prelim. Here. Here it is. Close this. New ships. Here was. I think this is the one. Yeah. Here was the explanation. Uh. Yeah, here. Halford is the first hybrid destroyer in our game. She is armed with an attack aircraft tactical squadron. Due to the small size of the ship, the principle of launching a squadron will differ from other hybrids. Only one aircraft will be launched from the catapult, which will be joined by the rest of the squadron, which is already in the air. I guess they just hang around there, and but you have to send your own up first. And like, I don't know. It's just. It's fucking stupid, don't know, man. It's just fucking stupid. It's just fucking. It's a wargaming moment, man. How can you not laugh when you look at all the shit they're doing, man? How can you not laugh? Like you cannot take it seriously anymore. It is what it is. Hello, Gerhard von Scharnhorst. Thank you for the 11. You cannot take it seriously anymore.